So now it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage one of our young people, Trevor Walsh. Yeah. So he's a member of the Supreme King's Brotherhood Rites of Passage chapter, and he's been a member of that chapter since the 7th grade. He studied abroad with us last year in Ghana and will be traveling with the group that is going to study abroad in Brazil. He is currently a senior at Thurgood Marshall Academy in Harlem and will be attending Monroe College in the fall. I've gotten to know Trevor over the years. While I'm not his chapter leader, the second floor has become our space for pontification. And so we often change jokes, we talk about slam dunks and anything else under the sky. And we really got a chance to connect with each other in Ghana. And I really got to see him grow as a young person, as a thinker, and as somebody who is really thinking about how he can be in contribution to the world. So with that said, I want to welcome to the stage Trevor Walsh.
Good evening. I am beyond grateful to be a part of the Brotherhood Sister Soul. Other than my family, no group of people have loved and cared about me as much. No one. Through my school in Harlem, I was introduced to the Brotherhood Rites of Passage program of Bro Sis. The main focus of this program is to turn boys into young men, brothers, and leaders. The holistic education I received has made me who I am today. As a man, brother, and leader, I must be responsible, never blame others for my actions, stay humble, never think I'm better than the next person, take care of family, respect myself and others, always hold myself and others in high esteem, be educated, continue to learn, and share what I learn with those who come after me. And lastly, be a role model and set the examples others can emulate. Living by these definitions is why I joined my sisters at the Brave Hope Walk in 2017. The purpose of this walk was to raise awareness about various forms of violence against women and to work to destroy patriarchy. Speakers at the walk had the courage to share their personal experiences as survivors. I realized that as a young man, it was important that I was in attendance. I was joining in the fight, standing with my sisters, and showing them that they would never stand alone. I am their brother, and I recognize I can raise awareness and actively work to respect and be an ally to my sisters. Last year, I had the opportunity to study abroad in Ghana with Bro Sis. After 6 months learning about the culture, history, and politics of Ghana while in NYC, I left with my fellow Bro Sis members and staff and traveled to Ghana for the month of July. For 4 weeks, I had great food, saw beautiful sights, learned the country's present and past, and had lots of fun with my friends. My most memorable moments were my interactions with the Ghanaian people. We went to a secondary school in the small town of Vakpo, and it was cool to spend time with students my age, some of whom saw me as famous because I was visiting from a different corner of the world. We lived for over a week in a tiny rural village in the Volta region and in cities like Kumasi, Cape Coast, and Accra. I saw many hungry children, poverty, lack of access, and terrible infrastructure. And I also saw beautiful nature, impressive memorials, a large university, and bustling cities. How do you create a world where people have access to all the necessary resources from Ghana to New York City? I came back home, and I noticed I was forming a global perspective. How I've been shaped as a young man, brother, and leader can be credited to all the experiences I've had with Bro Sis. From attending the Ray of Hope Walk to studying abroad in Ghana, I have deepened my awareness of social justice issues and expanded my worldview. From college tours and wilderness retreats facilitated by my chapter leaders, Juan and Nando, I have learned about my limitless capabilities and life's possibilities. From witnessing my friend come out as bisexual during a Rites of Passage chapter session, I have learned to live by an important definition of brotherhood, to respect all forms of manhood and masculinity, and to always stand with those you love, no matter what anyone else might say. Bro Sis isn't your everyday after-school program. It's not like other programs where you sit down, pull out the homework, eat a little, and go on home. Bro Sis values the positive interactions between youth and adults. At Bro Sis, I can open up to any of the staff. They are all focused on making an impact in my life. I wish everyone could get their own taste of Bro Sis. I feel that others should learn what I've learned: to be a leader, to turn my dreams into reality, and to dedicate my life to figuring out how to change the world. Thank you.